Strategies of warfare, wisdom's worth. Lately, I've been looking over my life, and it's like at the culmination of all of my experiences, there's something deep down inside of me, specifically I'm dealing with. I want to say it's based off of a lesson derived from the fact that the good, bad, and ugly and everything that I've experienced has been strengthened, mostly weakened by what I've been told, but more what I tell. The truth and the lies. But it's really been bothering me lately, because I can't quite place my finger on it, and it's driving me crazy. Until the other day, literally in my mind, I started deliberating and debating for a period of time. And what I believe that I got through all that deepness of thought is, I've developed a burden for a problem I feel we all deal with. But I can't teach what I've not learned. So the man in the mirror took his turn. And what I had to face is that being fake's a fact. If I'm the one person I'm not at all real with. So I had to take the microscope off of everyone else, focus it on myself. And I finally figured it out that maybe not all, but definitely most of my failures, they're exclusive to useless excuses. So what I've come to conclude is, it's not about what we have, but understanding what we have. By understanding it itself, that truly depicts how we use it. So in order for and prior to my point to be proved, which isn't about me being right, scratch self-gratification. It's the fact that we all view life via the lens of self-realization. So let's place a foundation that we can build upon. And once that building's on, we'll see if it's true. There's only 3 levels. I promise. We'll make this fast. Level 1. For there to be right versus wrong, and for us to comprehend that dynamic, we would have to see that we would read based off how we choose. But then I would have to assume that there would have to be a single sovereign standard that births all other standards, and that all of those standards would have to be backed by an absolute truth. Otherwise, you have ignorant fools that first imagine, then start teaching the masses, do as thy wilt. For we as individuals create the rules, but if that be the case, how do you decipher lies from truth? Level 2. They say ignorance is bliss. Well, honestly, I barely agree. But I guess to keep an open mind, hypothetically, bro, I don't know how to tell you this, but 10 years ago when you and your wife were separated, she cheated on you. But she's yet to do it again. She's now deeper in love with you than she's ever been. All of your bridges have been rebuilt, and not one of them, because there was only one of them, and he was not your friend. So for you to not want to know nothing about it now, honestly, that's something I could see. Because after all of that healing and achieving that peace, the real ignorance for any one of us would have to be to go back to the grief. But on the other side of that same spectrum, ignorance is not an excuse. You not knowing your sister or boyfriend beating her up does not inoculate the abuse. So now you see, we finally made it. Level 3. Yeah, we're here. The tip-top tier. We've outlined. Now let's paint. Make this picture clear. In life, we've been given a wealth of information and knowledge as well. But without wisdom, that's like trying to achieve rehydration from a waterless well. They say wisdom's having common sense, and I can dig that. But if the wisest man of all time through Proverbs described wisdom as a woman, to explore wisdom, let's first explore women and really get facts. You see me, I can get anything I want from a girl, even if it's just for the night. But that's only her body. That's a third of the equation. You got to make love to her heart and mind as well, which not only takes more of your might, but is a matter not discovered within minutes, but more like the majority of your life. You can tell a girl, I love you. You're the best blessing in life. But when she matures into a woman that doesn't see action, she'll recognize lip service. She'll then depart from your darkness and search for the light. Whether that represents the truth or another man, I don't know, brother man. Let's just continue this conversation. I promise it's almost over. This wisdom and how to gain it. A real woman loves herself, knows her worth, identifies herself as a queen. Therefore, she can be independent and dependent. Yeah, but the latter is contingent upon her being next to a king. She can be smarter than you, make more money. It don't matter, homie. She'll still come home cooking clean. Because recognition of royalty strengthens the loyalty. And that which is necessary for developing what's best for the team. Wow, now we can together meet both of our needs, and through complementation achieve both of our dreams. But before I let this go, it's got to be said. The misuse of our women for our personal gain over a gazillion generations has led to the abuse of our women by placing chains of character deterioration. You see, our females are flowers, fellas, we gotta notice. So whether it's lotus or roses, they're either vibrant and resilient or unlively and wilted. How are they feeling? Let's fix our focus. Does she desire to please, or does she walk on eggshells to meet our needs? Now, of course, unconditional love is where her hope is, but she's never met basic kindness, so she'll get excited for the door to get open because her spirit is crushed. Her heart is damaged. Her petals are broken. The discolorization of her soul is evidenced by the words that's spoken. You see, her biggest fear is we will never hear nor heed her cries for help. Because to attack the queen, you got to decapitate the king. Because men, we as well, have fell victim to a plot and plan of lies that have been devised to have us kill ourselves. Because we're pursued by an enemy who's misconstrued our identity. And he's had us for thousands of years as practice. You see, we bear the Father's image, so all Satan had to do, pervert our perception of our Father in heaven. And since the beginning, that's basically his number one tactic, strategies of warfare.